Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and we are going to make some of these today. I don't have any of these to go in my journals, and I saw a couple of them on, I think, Instagram. I don't remember where, but anyway, I thought I would make a few. And we're going to use scraps because I got plenty of scraps. So I am going to use just some different scraps. And then I have some 2-inch, I believe these are. Yeah, 2-inch paper clips. What I'm going to do is start off with a piece of scrapbook paper. And the reason I want to do that is because it's a little bit thicker and it'll hold everything better. So all I'm going to do is cut it. I am just going to cut it a little bit under 2 inches. And if you hear some banging and clanging, I apologize. I got some people here working. Alright. So I've just got a 2-inch by 2-inch piece. And we're just going to fold that in the middle. And it doesn't have to be double-sided. It can be single-sided. Just going to fold it in the middle. And then I just make sure that it fits on here. Sometimes I have to trim them a little bit. Just depends on the paper clip. This one I will have to trim because it's not wanting to go. Some of the paper clips are actually bigger than others. I have found that out. Yeah, we're going to trim it down just a little. And I'm not going to grab the trimmer back out. We don't need it. Alright, so we've got that piece in there. Now, you could stitch on this and stitch that together, but I'm just going to use glue because a lot of people don't stitch, don't have a sewing machine, so we're just going to use some glue. Now, I'm going to use this bone folder and I'm going to press that really well right up against that pin, right up against that paper clip. So all that's glued together. Now, you say, well, how in the world are you going to put all this other on there? I'll show you. Alright, we are going to grab some pieces, just some scrap pieces, and I'm just going to tear mine. You can definitely cut yours, measure, make sure they're exactly right. You know, I don't like to measure, so we're just going to do it this way. And you're going to cut them at all different lengths, all different widths. And this is my measuring. It's the way it goes. Well, I think I'll tear that one. You see, you can make another one out of that. I mean, you've just got all kinds of pieces here that you can make more out of. Let's grab a piece of this. That's pretty. Let's see. Let's make that one a little bit thinner. Alright. And then I want a piece of this. And I'm just going to tear that one down just a tiny bit. I don't want it too thin. What else do we want? Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do a solid one. When we start putting these together, you'll know if you need to have any more, if you need to trim them down, whatever you need to do. Now this is going to be the back piece, I think, because it is the longest. Now you could measure to get your center. I don't do that. I just clip it right there and then clip it that way. Clip it this way. There we go. And that's going to be the back piece, I think. Then I want another piece over here, but I don't want it as long as the back piece, so we're going to cut this one off some. Not going to cut up quite as much. Like I said, you can do all kinds of measuring on these. I don't like to measure, so I just kind of pull it together without it. This one, I think we'll let it be kind of a long, skinny one. The thing of it is, you can always trim off the top. If you feel like you got them a little bit long, just trim the top off. Because we're not going to put them together until we get them all layered out here anyway. I like to not get that word out of my mouth. Layered. Okay, I think I want that one in the back, maybe. Something like that. Alright, do we need, I want a little piece of book page. I do, because I just like the looks of a book page in there. Just a little scrap of a book page. And I think we'll tear that one about right there. Now, I bought these paper clips from Amazon a long time ago, big old pack, and I'm still using out of them. I will link them below if I can remember, but it doesn't take a lot, and I end up having tons left over. Okay, now this is what we're going to do. First off, we're going to put this little piece down on here, like that. I'm going to ink around mine. You don't have to do that. I'm also probably going to do some faux stitching around mine. So I'll grab my pen and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is a micron 0.08. Just like that. There is some faux stitching. So you don't have to put anything back in your sewing machine or in your sewing machine. So let's put a little glue here. Put this one down. Now you can put it a little bit at an angle. I'm just going to kind of bring it across like that. These I will probably put at an angle. Now these will have some faux stitching and different things on them too, but I'm going to wait until the very end because all of them won't have to have faux stitching because some of the pieces will be covered. Okay. Alright, let's put this one this way, and I'm going to lay them down here first. I think that one there, and then I think I want this one up under. Okay, those two are about the same length. So what I'm going to do is, let's see, I want this one a little bit longer, so I'm going to grab another piece of that and make one a little bit longer. So I don't want them the same length, and I don't want it any shorter. See how that will work. Okay, that should work fine. Let's try to cut this at a little bit of a little bit straighter there. Ooh, I think I went a little bit crooked on that cut, but it'll be all right. Okay, we want that one kind of up under, like that. I still want to be able to see all of them, so I just kind of space them out as best I can. They do not have to be perfect. And I think I want this one, the little short one over here, that's got the book page on it, like that. Okay, see if we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a good number, 5. So I think I'm going to go with that. I'm going to pick these up, kind of, sort of, put them like I want them. If I want them turned out or turned in a different way, then I'm going to kind of put them like I want them here. Okay, Once I get them placed, I'm going to take my little tiny stapler, and right up at the very top, I'm going to put a staple in there. Then we're going to turn that top over. And I'm going to take my bone folder and give that a good press. Like that. And then this will glue down like that. So you won't put this down like you did the other one. You're just going to glue it down, and make sure you glue this little piece together. If you don't, you're not going to be able to, it's going to come up. So just make sure you put glue on all of that right there. And then just put it even up there at the top and glue that down like that. See, now you've got a layered paper clip, but you only had that one layer through here instead of all of them through there. Okay? Now, you see how some of them are kind of popping up? You can flatten them out a couple of different ways. You can do it with your bone folder, and that flattens them down. Or you can put just a tiny bit of glue underneath. Now, before I put my glue underneath, I'm going to see what I want to put on these. I know I want to put a little piece of maybe lace or fabric, something on there. Let's see what I've got right here. Grab a little piece of lace. And what about if we tuck this under right here? Try to get it to go all the way to the top so that it looks like it's part of the whole process there. I'm going to cut it because I don't need all of that. Okay, there we go. I like that. And I'm not going to worry about putting a little V in the bottom of my lace. The lace is going to be fine just like it is. So I glued that down. And now I think I want a little butterfly on here. One of our butterflies. Let's see which one. I don't think I want a yellow one. I wanted a pink one. I don't even think I have a pink one here at my desk. All I have is this color and yellow. Well, let's look at the yellow. Well, I got an orange one. That might work better. So there's a little bit of orange right there. Let's go with the orange one. And I'm just going to punch a little hole right up close to the top. This is the brad. It's a butterfly brad. So I'm just going to put that in there. And you'll need to cover this back probably with a little piece of paper, but I'm not going to worry about it right this second. Then I want to decorate these some other way. So I can put a flower on there. I can put a letter on there. Let's just put a piece of greenery on here. Let's see. That one. I kind of want the crooked one. Let's do this crooked one. And I think I'm going to put him right there. Now I'm not going to bring him all, you could bring him all the way down on all of them. Well, you know what? I think I am. I started to say I'm not, but I think I am. He goes all the way down. That helps hold him down too. Then I think I might want a little flower right there. Just a little tiny one. And let's cut this one. The good part about these is you can cut them the size that you want. I want to pick that up and tuck it right under there. There we go. Now let's see, I'd like to have a word right down through there. I'm not sure what word. Let's do, I don't think imagination will fit. No, it's too long. Now these are the Tim Holtz words. Let's do Inspire. Oops, I think I got Inspire crooked. It's okay. It doesn't have to be straight. So I think that's that one. And you could hang a little charm here, put a little charm on that, hang it on there. So that's that one. Now I'll show you what I was talking about. I wasn't going to put the faux stitching all the way around all of them because once you get them put together, only certain parts of this show. And you don't have to do the faux stitching. I just think it kind of makes the layers stand out a little bit more. But that's up to you. And there we go. There is another one. It's a good way to use up all those scraps. And we've already got that piece cut, so let's find some other pieces that we want to use. Maybe we'll put some blue in this one. Got some different pieces that have blue in them. And then I'm going to use this for my little piece that we're putting on the paper clip. So this time I'm going to go quite shy of 2 because I think that was a little bit big. Okay. That paper clip is just short. That's all you can make out of it. Okay. Got that on there, and I think I'm going to use this side because I want this one to go that way. Just going to put quite a bit of glue under there, right up at the paper clip. And then take my bone folder and press that down until I get that little crease right there. That little crease. So there's a piece. We've got a piece of book page already. Let's do a piece of this blue. I think, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to let this be the background since it's pretty big. Let's see how long we want it. I'm going to go right there. Again, we're just going to go up somewhere near the center without measuring. Put some ink on there. Okay, that's going to be the back one. And then we're going to have that on there. What other color? Let's put a little piece of this on here. This will be my long skinny one, I think. Like I said, you can always adjust at the top, so you don't have to make sure that you get them just the right length this way. I'd get them a little bit longer, and then if you need to adjust, you can. So what about this little piece? That's cute. Okay, let's start, let's see. Yeah, that would be okay. I'm going to start inking everything. And we'll kind of go from there. Okay, so we'll put that one there. I think I might want that one like that. Like that. I think I'm going to bring that one up under there. Like that. And then maybe this one. Bring this one over just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good. Just This time I'm going to take them all together. You can glue that back one on, or you can just pick them up and do them all at one time. And I'm going to push that one up a little bit so that it will be a little shorter. And then we're going to fold it over. And I just fold it to where I can, you know, my staple is in the back. Okay. Make sure you glue this part down. And then I put ink on it to make it look like it's finished out, like it's supposed to be. And you may have to glue some different layers here. Just get quite a bit of glue on it so it'll stick. And then just put it down on there, like that. Okay. I like that. And then let's see what we want to do. I want to grab a little piece of lace, and I think I'm going to use a little piece of this. It's just a little scrap that was on my desk. You guys have to bear with me today. I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know how many of you knew them, or how many of you have heard them, or how many, you know, most of you probably will have no idea what I'm talking about, but the ones of you who listen to gospel music, you will know the Nealons. They passed away in well, 3 of the members passed away in a plane crash on Friday afternoon, going to a singing, and it has just about, they were really good friends of ours. They've been here, they've been to Melina and them's church, they have been, you know, they were just good friends. I mean, we've been around them. Kelly's dad, Rex Nealon, I've been around him all my life. They were very popular in the singing community. They won many, many awards, but anyway, they had a plane crash when they was headed to Alaska to go on the Gaither cruise, and it has just absolutely unnerved me because of my kiddos. They're actually on the road right now. They're not in the air, but they're on the road, and it just makes this mama nervous. But they had chartered a plane, and they don't know what happened yet exactly. You know, of course, they've got to investigate and all that kind of stuff, but something happened, and the pilot couldn't gain control, and they went down in Wyoming. So it's devastated all of us. I don't know. No, I don't want that on there. Okay, I'm just trying pieces now just to see what they're going to look like. But anyway, you guys say a prayer for their family. They've left behind a daughter, one daughter. One of their daughters passed away in the crash with her husband. They left behind one daughter, her husband, and their unborn grandchild that's supposed to be born in the next couple of months. So that would have been their first grandchild. So it's just been devastating, I'm telling you. It's not been a wonderful weekend. And you know, I worry about my kids anyway because they're on the road all the time. I mean, they're constantly on the road, and I know that's their calling, so they need to be. But you know, I'm still a mama. I still just worry. That's what mamas do, I guess. So I told Alicia when they started to leave out today, I said, please call me when y'all get where you're going. She said, Mother, we will. I said, please don't forget. She said, Mother, we will. I said, you don't understand. You do not understand. when you get one that's out on the road, you'll understand. And she said, I know, I can imagine, it's horrible. I said, it is horrible, and it just makes me worry that much more now that, you know, this has happened. And I said, I just get to the point where sometimes I just worry almost myself sick. And I said, I don't want to do that, and I don't want to bug them by calling them all the time and, you know, how are you? Are you okay? I don't want to do that. But if they'll just call me and let me know, we're here, we're good, you know, or we've stopped to eat, we're good, don't worry. Anything. Anything to let this mama hear from my babies. And I know they're not babies, they're grown and got families of their own, but they'll always be my babies. I'm going to put this on here. It says, stay strong. That's what I need today. I need that message. I want something right there, but I don't want one of these butterflies because I haven't got any out that are different colors. They're all over there. And I don't want to get up and go get one. So what are we going to put there? We could put something like that. We could put that little dragonfly there. That would be cute. And they don't have any dimension on them at all, hardly. I don't know if he's going to show up on there or not. No, he won't show up there. Oh, he'll show up down here, so we'll put him there. And then maybe let's just do a couple of hearts there, maybe. These are in that little extras pack that I was telling you about. I love these. I'm going to put one large one and one, I lost it. Where did it go? There it is. And one smaller one right there. And then I'm just going to put a little piece of bling at the bottom. Just like, nope, not that one. That one matches. Matchy matchy. Just like that. I don't know if it shows up hardly at all, but that'll work. I like these, but when you put them down like that, does that look like a flower? To me, it looks like an egg. I don't know why. Why do I think that looks like an egg? Maybe because I don't like eggs? I don't know. Maybe, well, you know, on there it doesn't look so bad. I think I'm going to leave it. I think I'm going to leave it just like that. Now, I'm not going to faux stitch around this one. I'm just going to leave it as is. But that just kind of shows you how you can use your scraps and make some of these. So let's try a couple more. And then we'll let you guys go. I think I want to do one with this because this is a really thick piece of paper. And I'm just going to tear it. I know it's going to be all grungy on the edge when I tear it, but not very much of it shows anyway. Well, it didn't do so bad. Look at that. Let's see. Yeah, it needs a little bit more off of it. And they will be gone, the kids. I'm back to the kids again. You know that's what's on my mind today. They will be gone until Thursday. So, Mama will, well, no, I won't stop worrying. I'll still worry when they get back home, but I'll feel a lot better when they get back home. Oh, me. So, your orders, I am pulling your orders. Miss Presley is helping me this week. She's working here and helping me out since all of them are gone, so that I wouldn't have it just by myself. And got all the orders printed, and all of them should go out first thing in the morning. Okay, there we go. That paper clip was a little bit whomper-jawed. You know what whomper-jawed is? Whomper-jawed. Alright, let's get the paper. See, I've got this little pack of paper, and it's just small pieces. Most of them are not even large enough to do very much with. But I thought this would be the perfect thing to work on and to use some of these scraps up. So we're going to make another, and I've got a bunch of pieces cut. That's what you could do with your scraps. Just sit down, even in front of the TV, and just cut a bunch of little V's in the bottom of it. Or whatever that is. Is that a V? I guess so. I don't know. Upside down V. Cut up your little pieces in the bottom. Don't worry about the length. And then just lay them out and cut the length when you start to put them together. But you could do that just, you know, sitting in front of the TV, talking to your hubby or whatever you do. Let's see. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5, but I don't know. I want that in there somehow. I feel like, or maybe not. It's not written on but one side. Let's just do the 5 again. And I don't think I want that one on top of that one. It's too much the same color. So let's grab a different color something. See if I've got something. Let's just do a little piece of this. Oh, I don't want to cut that up. That's actually a nice little tag. Let's lay that aside. Never mind. Never thee mind. Let's just do a piece of this. This'll work. We can do. Let's see. But anyway, if I'm not chatting a lot today, that's one thing. You know, I've just got my friends on my mind. Their daughter, Amber, that's just, you know, she just tore up. I mean, her and her husband weren't on the plane. They actually took, not a charter plane, they took just regular airplane because of her being pregnant, and there wasn't enough room in the charter. So she and her husband said, well, we'll just go on, you know, regular aircraft, on a regular plane, and that way she could get, you know, a seat that she could be a little bit more comfortable in. She could stretch out. So they did, and they didn't even know that anything had happened until they got to Montana, where the cruise was supposed to leave. So I just can't even imagine. Can't even imagine. And her dad and mom had a big ranch where they raised cattle, horses, all kinds of things. They had a big wedding venue. I mean, they just had all kinds of businesses, and now she's faced to, her and her husband, to, you know, what do we do with all this? How do we take care of it? But thankfully she's got some really good friends, and then her husband's parents are helping her out, and I don't even think that they have released the bodies yet, to what was left of them. And that's horrible to say, but it did cause a wildfire in, it was close to Gillette, Wyoming, and there was a wildfire out that way where they crashed. So if any of you live near Gillette and you heard about a plane crash and a wildfire, then that was the Nealons. That was my friend Kelly and Jason and Amber and Amber's husband, and his name right now is not coming to my mind for some reason. I know it, but so anyways, when things like this happen, and I don't know if you're the same way, I tend to overthink about it. I get just caught up in it. I mean, I have tried to watch any news articles. Of course, there's a lot that are no good because they're just putting something out there just to get you to click on it or just to get you to watch it. And I don't agree with that. They don't know any more about it than anybody else does, but they claim that they do. And then there was one that was blaming it on the pilot. Well, he had plenty of flying experience. They had chartered his plane before. He was a good friend of theirs. I mean, his wife was aboard. So I try not to watch any of that mess, because that's just speculation. And you can tell that they don't know the people, because they have mispronounced their name 10 ways from Sunday. They call them the Nelsons, the Nellans, the Nolans. I mean, they're Nealans. But they have mispronounced it so many times, it just makes me want to grab them and shake them and go, if you don't know any more about it than that, don't even talk about it. But anyway, they, you know, I guess they do it so that they can get a little bit of business on their YouTube channels or wherever they are. But it certainly does aggravate me. Let's see, let's find one on here. But let me know if any of you do live out that way and you heard about the crash. Let me know what you heard. Or what you know. Maybe you know something that I don't. Autumn, bless her heart, that looks purple on there, but it looked pink on here. Maybe I'm colorblind right now. I'm going to leave it because it's on there now, so I'm not going to worry. But, you know, they're telling her nothing. I mean, she knows absolutely nothing. Bless her. I mean, she's pitiful. She just knows nothing. She's pregnant. She's about to have a nervous breakdown. She just... See, that one looks pink. So I would love to be able to tell her something, give her some insight somehow or other. I mean, I know there's certain things that she don't want to know, and I would never tell her those type things, but I guess the consolation of knowing that, you know, of course they knew that they were going down. They had to have known, because it took them, they were at 30,000 feet, and it took them, you know, a little while to go down. But still, if she knew that, you know, they went real quick, didn't suffer, that, I know that would ease her mind a little bit. I think that would ease all of our minds a little bit, because they were in kind of a remote location. So the word that we heard on Friday, late Friday afternoon, is they was having problems getting to the area because it was in such a remote part of Wyoming. So I think I'm going to put that one on there. I don't know that it looks like it needs to look. I think this flower looks pink. This one looks purple. Maybe it's just because of the color that I put on there. But anyway, we're going to leave it. I will still use this one. I may do the faux stitching around it when I start to put it in the journal. I don't know. But I think that we're going to call that one done for now. And put it on here. You can always add things too when you start to put it in your journal. You can add a little, I just got glue all over me. You can add a little charm, you know, just slide your charm on there. You can add more lace, more pieces, do whatever you want. You can glue these down if you want. I kind of like them curling up, but you can glue them down if you want to. Okay. There we go with that one. That's cute. All right, I think I'm going to stop with that. I've got 4, and I've got 4 journals that need to be finished, so one of these will go in each one of them. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. My nose is itching off for some reason. Sorry that I keep scratching, and I know you can probably hear me. But we will let you go, and I will talk to you probably again tomorrow. I've got quite a few videos that I need to get done because I've got more journals that I need to get out the door. And I'm going to bring you guys along with me like I normally do. And I'll probably need you to talk to this week anyway since my kids are gone. But we will see you guys later. Bye-bye.